Alright everyone, how about 3 quick cards and a bottom card with me? Powerful reading here, just straight energy reading, no astrology, doesn't matter what your sign is and all that. I got a pre-shuffle so you get a little bonus, but these are always like 400 cards anyway. This time around, the energies here right now are crazy. Okay, it's like the grand finale here, and I've been talking about it all month. Alright, still got the Pluto North Node trine energy, which brought some truths from the depths up to the surface. We got the Leo truth moon, which the energy is still going to last right up through the next new moon at the very least. And we've got Pluto making a tense angle to, I believe, Jupiter around the 28th. And that energy is starting to bleed in as well, because those are 2 very slow moving planets. So the energy is sort of starting to line up with that. It's a whole lot of kick in the ass. All right, I'm seeing it all over my neighborhood in the 3D still. I'm seeing people, you know, I got a neighbor 2 houses up, one of the wife or whatever went off to a hotel. You know, it's a lot of fighting. It's a lot of nonsense. It's a lot of, and somebody mentioned this on Twitter this morning, and they're right. They're you know, saying there's all kinds of people breaking up right now. Valentine's Day didn't go well this year. You know, we got a lot of fakey McFakermans on the outside, but for a lot of you, someone you thought was never going to leave someone is long fucking gone. And they will be here in the March energy as it dissipates out, as you saw in a lot of your March readings that I did. So, this is a fly on the wall reading. And you all know how those go if you've been here a while. It's a fly on the wall. What's going on the other side in this choppy energy? It's choppy waters right now. It is. Might not be for you. You might be having a good day. Well, if you've pulled your energy away a little bit, you just left the door open for your runner like I suggested, and you went about your business and learned your lessons and all of that, well then you're probably just fine. All right? The energy of the runner is coming toward the non-runner like a fucking freight train, and I've been saying that since the March overview reading, and it's still happening. That freight train, by the way, is getting faster and faster, whether you realize it or not. There's a lot going on beneath the surface. That being said, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. Technically, this is timeless, okay? Because energy is cyclical, of course. That being said, how about we take a look at what our little fly cam has to tell us? Well, in the pre-shuffle here, I said, what's going on the other side? Give me a fly on the wall, universe. All right, I'm just doing straight up energy reads here. Look at 2 of Wands. Somebody looking out the window at a whole new world, not even paying attention to the old way, the old person, the old way of being, the old family, the expectations, whatever it is. They're looking out the window here, but that creates a choppiness, doesn't it? Whenever we see, you know, she's looking through a window. It's down on the street, right? Whenever we see something we can't have, we always want what we can't have. It's human nature, right? It's just causing this person a lot of friction, a lot of inner turmoil, if you will. This card, this 2 of Wands, nice card, is crossed by the 4 of Wands. What are they looking out the window at? Something new. Always with the 2 of Wands. It's new horizons. Back here is the old shit. This old shit has something to do with a lot of you for a marriage, a family dynamic, something that was long-term and stable, or something that someone thought was long-term and stable. I don't think so. Right here, the Ace of Pentacles crossed by the 8 of Wands. You may not see this coming, and I'm going to tell you straight up, this energy reads one way to me. All right, it's been a long time coming. The actual stability is actually coming when this person reaches out. The 8 of Wands is forward movement. Yeah, it's fast forward movement. It's a card of communication, but when it's crossing the Ace of Pentacles, somebody you think you're never going to hear from, was never going to come in, is, I swear to God, they're looking out the window right now going, I got to do something here about this, what I thought was 4 Wands. Now, the energy's always in layers. They want a new beginning here. This is pretty typical of fly on the wall reading, but it gets a little untypical in a second. The Hermit, Major Arcana. We're about to hit a bank of Major Arcana. The Hermit, it's all that stuff from the depths. I was just talking about it. I've been talking about it. It comes to the surface. I can't ignore what's awesome out that window anymore. This is shit. Whatever it is. It is. Even the bird agrees. And he, a Pisces, you know how nice they are? 2 fish. Very nice. Even he agrees. It's coming to the surface. Someone's listening to their intuition. And it's right here. It's judgment time. Judgment time. Right there. Putting them right here on the... looking at, again, we go from the 2 of Wands to the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is bookending the 2 of Wands. These two are read together. We go from the 2 of Wands, the set the intention stage, looking out the window, to actually being outside in our bathing suit, holding the goddamn surfboard, going, I need to get my ass in that water. It's right here. It's happening. It's in the energy. It's a second chance to hear from somebody who's finally listening to their intuition. Probably been telling you all along what a great 4 of Wands they have on their side. Everything's terrific. I'm never going to leave this person. I never will, because I can't, because of ties, because of kids, because of money, because of business, because I'm an asshole. I mean, whatever. It's this urge. I don't even know this person, and with the, I have to swim in the energy to read it for you. I don't even know this person, and I have to tell you, I have an urge to leave whoever they're with. I do. I want out. I get that all the time when I pull on those damn Leo soap opera readings. My God, I don't know how Leo, whoever that person is I'm pulling on in that reading, I don't know how they can stay there. I have no idea. And they're amazing, amazing. Just logic and no love. Anyway, that's the pre-shuffle. Now we're going to pull 3 quick cards and a bottom card. And we're going to see what the universe has to tell us. Give me a fly on the wall, universe. Give me a fly on the wall here. My March readings are all up. You've all seen them, hopefully. Be sure you watch the March overview as well. Watch any reading for any sign that resonates with you. This ain't astrology, it's tarot. I'm an energy reader, all right? Yeah, I know y'all used to all these people saying, throwing a card, you might be dealing with a Capricorn, you might be dealing with a Sagittarius, you might be dealing with an Aries. By the end of the fucking reading, you got like a dozen people around you. You're like, what the fuck? That's not why the signs are attached to the cards. I'm sorry. It's not. So please, any reading, no matter what the sign is, if it resonates with you, if you think the title, if it calls to you to click it, please click it. And that applies to any reader, not just me. Okay? Also, I'm going to be doing a reading probably on Sunday for the new moon in Pisces. Very powerful. It's the smoothing out point of this energy. It's the point where the energy I'm pulling on now hits the bump, goes over the speed bump, and we start getting real with March. Okay? March's energy is very temperance related. It really is. It came up in the overview too, I think in the extended. All right, here we go. Give me 3 cards in the bottom. That's enough Steve Love Tarot advertising. Okay, well, here we go. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Give me a fly on the wall here. Okay. You ready? Always, when I do a fly on the wall reading, ever since I started doing these back last summer, the affecting energy, I'll show it to you first. The bottom card of our 3 quick cards and a bottom card is the fucking Burger King. It's right here. It's that ego. It's that pride. It's that gotta have things their way. Right? Well, just like at Burger King in life, you don't get things your way. And somebody is fucking realizing that. I'm telling you. This can also represent an energy around your person. Because I'm fly on the wall in their living room. And I can tell you, as I often say, it's not, based on the energy I'm reading, it's not a couch that we'd want to bang on. All right, even if it was raining outside, I'd say, no, we're not going to crash here tonight. We'll go sleep in the park. It's perfectly fine. You can bang there in the rain. But regardless of whatever this is, it's almost a done with it energy. Yeah. Let's see what's on top. You ready? Yeah. See? I read the energy first, then I pull the cards. It's the 8 of Swords. It's not a good. I don't want to crash on this couch. We're flying the wall in your person's life. I do not want to crash there, even if it's raining. I don't. The Magician. That's nice. I said the center card here is crossing. This card is crossing the center card. I said, rewind. I fucking did. I said about this King of Wands, I said it's somebody, if this represents your person, which for most of you it does, it's somebody realizing you don't get things your way. If you want it, you got to go get it. And they're worried about it. It's an alchemy energy here. It's lead into gold. What's the third card out? These are red center, left, right. And if you don't understand why that is, I just wrote a 2-part article in my blog called Famous by 3. Go read it. Understand why 3 is the most important number in the universe. All right? There's some math, some science, there's all kinds of things in there, and a whole lot of fun analogies. All right? It's fun. You'll like it. I didn't write 3,000 words over 2 articles because I felt like it. I wrote it because it's important for you to know. Right here, 5 of Pentacles. They're worried as fuck that you're going to... Oh, shit. That's on your side. Energy's always in layers. On your side, where it pertains to you, they're worried that you're going... It's too late. Too little, too late. They're going to get left out in the cold. This person is inclined, and I'm going to be honest with you, this person is motherfucking inclined to just leave themselves out in the cold here. Chicken shit beyond belief. Why? Because they're ego-based. Ego. Ego. Not to be confused with those delicious waffles we all eat. That's an ego. Okay? This is ego-based. And they don't want that ego hurt. I've read this before in other readings, usually in extendeds. This is a person who likes their ego stroked. They get a lot of compliments from people around them, or they like it, you know. Again, that's devil energy in a lot of ways. The devil wants you to like them. He needs you to like them quickly. So they're very flattering, right? You ladies see that all the time if you're in a bar and somebody comes sit next to you, right? And they're just a little too flattering. Okay, it's great. Yeah, I appreciate it. It gets a little, 1 time is nice. 10 times it's a little creepy. You know, it starts to get a little creepy. But this person likes that. This is a person who wants to be chased. You didn't chase. You're not chasing. And they're worried about that. They're worried they might be out in the cold. Now, that's one side of the energy. On the B side of the energy, what's going on flying the wall on their side is the Burger King is waking up. Somebody tired of being controlled. Somebody's tired of looking around them. Somebody's going on a spiritual journey here. And they're tired of looking around and seeing their whole life is based on pentacles or on superficial nonsense. Why do I say that? This is superficial nonsense. The King of Wands makes you believe anything is possible. Right? Anything is possible. Yeah, baby, no problem. I'll change. It's cool. Yeah. Let's go here. We'll go when we're together, we're gonna have a house, and we'll summer in I don't know, we'll summer in Alaska and winter in Hawaii. You know, all that's possible, and the truth is you end up just living in the projects with them. You're never really doing anything. But the reality is they make you believe, however it plays out, they make you believe anything is possible. You know, and on their side, they're just tired of it. The energies around them are superficial and materialistic. They're very practical based. But what's happening around them right now is this person, we opened with the 2 of Wands. Yes, we eventually get to the 3 of Wands, my surfer girl there. Yes, but right now, the energies are causing a look out the window stage. And it's really rattling this person on the inside because they've changed. This connection has changed them. And they're also fearing losing some sort of security blanket on their side. All right? Sometimes when something's over, it's over, right? REO Speedwagon got themselves a song ringing in my head right now. It's called Time for Me to Fly. It's got a line in it that's playing, and I don't know whether it means anything to you or not, but the universe gives us energy in a way that we each individually will understand it. For me, it's always music and analogies and metaphors. You know, music, very important in my life. My life has a soundtrack. The line from the song that keeps ringing through my head, I don't know if it's the first verse or what it is, but it's something about I've had enough of the falseness of a worn out relation, right? Enough of the jealousy and the intoleration. That's the line that's ringing in my mind. It's whatever on their side is false, and somebody is seeing through it. Okay, with the magician here, somebody is seeing through it. Now I'm going to clarify. I'm going to pull a couple of clarifier cards here. I'm going to pull on this 8 of Swords. I'll decide if I do anything else after that, depending on what falls here. Okay? I know, 3 quick cards and a bottom card. But hey, you know what? You got your 3 quick cards and a bottom card. If you want to shut it off, knock yourself out. You got something better to do than have private investigator Steve, Stevenham PI, over here looking in the window. of your person's place, well then you go do it. Whatever you want to do. The universe wouldn't show it to me if it wasn't for the greater good. So obviously there's something you need to know here. Alright, 8 of Swords. Tell me about the 8 of Swords. Let's go. Let's do this. Bird's quiet. He's on. Oh my God, he's like leaning over. Look at you. You're paying attention. It's not a Pisces reading, you know. It's for everyone. It's fine. Alright. He's hoping his cockatoo he misses shows up in these readings. I ain't driving you to Pasadena. It's a long ride. It's not a long ride really. It's just traffic. It's a pain in the ass. Alright, 8 Swords. Why is it here? 8 Swords. 8 Swords. Tell me about it. Oh, fucking hell, yeah. The Star. Listen to me. Energy goes in layers. Let this energy play out. Go about your business. Have fun. What's happening here is supposed to be happening. This was a long time coming. The writing's been on the wall, whatever this energy is. All right, somebody's realized some things here. What's on top? What's on top? Death. God, it's over. It's over. It's death, rebirth. It's also in the layers of energy. Again, many different layers. This also tells me this is something that they just kept trying. This person is part of a repeating pattern. Their whole life is a repetitive cycle of continually making bad decisions, bad free will decisions to eat stale bread that's been it's covered in mold, and yet they still insist that they can eat it and get away with it, and it makes them sick. And yet they keep doing it because there's some sort of security. It's like all they know. This girl here on this card is worried about being out in the cold because all she knows, male or female, it's a she on the card, all she knows is what's inside behind this door. I mean, there's always layers in the energy, but either way, there's a rebirth coming with something. Let's see what. It's the next card. With you. See what I'm saying? Come on. Thank you. Thank you, Flam. All right. Yeah, that's the bird equivalent of clapping right there. He stood up and gave me the slow clap on that one. Right? Like that. Yeah, it's right there. You. The soulmate connection, that's the rebirth now. And that's what they're worried about. And that's the other layer of energy. They're worried that you're going to tell them to fuck off. Too much time has passed here. They got a lot of explaining to do. You know, and you can listen to it. You should. But let's take it from your angle. Why do they feel that way? Well, you've grown a lot. You found your self-worth, most of you divine feminines. Right? You did the work. I ain't taking no credit for it. You did the work. You found your self-worth. And well, anybody with self-worth, speaking as somebody who has a fairly high level of it, anybody with self-worth would think, well, wait a second, if that person over there, let's say your person's married, just as an example, or in a relationship, if that person over there is what you want and what you kept making it work with and casting me off, then I'm not for you. You know, but this person has changed. You are for them. You always were for them. This is the soulmate connection coming together. What's on top of that? Yeah, more worry. They're worried about it. 9 of Swords. Pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey. It's everything I just fucking told you. In the Light Seer deck, the 9 of Swords is about communication. Why? Because there's birds. Multiple birds in the air. Multiple birds in the air means communication is coming, but somebody's worried about it. Don't she look worried to you? Gosh, this is the same girl. These two. My God, every picture of your person is this. They're just I don't care if they're a 300-pound football player. They're a little girl when it comes to emotions, when it comes to you. They're worried about this, but energies and layers. This is bookending the death card. They're worried about ending what's on their side. This just backs up everything I've already told you. They're worried about ending things on their side. They might lose that security blanket. They're also worried about talking to you. Big time. Because a rebirth with you, coming together with you, you might tell them to fuck off. Because they've witnessed your growth. Even if they haven't been spying on you in the 3D, they witnessed your growth through energetic osmosis. You're connected to this person. They could feel it. It's stronger. The energy is stronger on the divine feminine side. It's still a little weak. The energy is still a tiny little weakling on the DM side. And that's why we see cards like this and this. This person's too up in their head. This is a cups. It's a soul connection. This is balance right here. It's beautiful. You put swords in it, and it's shit. You know, you're stabbing the connection with swords. You know, that's why the Three of Swords. It's 3 swords through a heart. You know, it kind of creates that in a way. And they're the cause of all their own shit, which is what the 9 of Swords always means. It's always nonsense that we tell ourselves. However, we are moving in the right direction. 8 to a 9. That's good. 9s are the end in tarot. 10s are the end, dead, fucking motherfucking dead end that lead to a new beginning. So we're moving in the right direction. The rebirth, the destined star crossing here, destined rebirth this time around is with you. I think in March, thanks to February in my quarterly reading showed a new beginning in love. New beginnings don't always get in your face right away like that. The energies of February are creating new beginnings in love for somebody. This is not a couch I want to crash on with this fly in the wall reading. I'm going to do one thing. I'm not going to pull on either of these cards. I'm just going to pull a couple of cards. I'm going to ask the witches for some help here. We're going to pull a few cards here, 3 cards and a bottom card, one more 3 cards and a bottom card on how they feel about you. Okay? How they feel about you. What is this crazy person here thinking about? Because I've covered all this covers all of this. This person has changed. They've seen through the illusions of what's around them. And that came up a lot in the March readings. I saw it. But now, you know, the energies are still swirling. That Pluto North Node trine gave a kick in the ass, gave a smack in the back of the head. The Leo Truth Moon gave a kick in the ass. And one more little tense Pluto alignment here toward the end of the month is going to cause, it's going to be a punch in the face, the knockout punch. As we move into March, it's shit or get off the pot time. And I've been saying that for a while, but it is. How do they feel about my viewers? How's this person, little Miss or Mr. 8 of Swords here, the magician, feel, and 5 of Pentacles, Jesus, feel about these? This is just the same person right here, and this is the same person too with the damn hood on, for the most part, it looks like, anyway, from a distance. All right, here we go. How do they feel? How's the runner feel about the Divine Feminine here? Let's see. Let's see what we got. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Yeah. Yeah, I see the bottom card. Yeah, from another deck, from another fucking, look at me, from another fucking deck. 2 cups. Recognize that? 2 cups. Listen, this is math, okay? It's mathematics. And the odds of that happening are ridiculous. Keep in mind, I already know what the bottom card is, okay? I already know. I'll give you a hint for those of you that pay attention. The bottom card is the most common card you're going to see for the next 18 months. I believe I mentioned that on the North Node shift into Taurus reading that I did. The Sun. I asked how they feel about you. So far, I pulled 2 cups and the Sun, the happiest card in the deck. Okay? Take a look at these cards here on the B-side energy of what's going on flying the wall on their side. 8 Swords, 5 Pentacles. We started with the 2 of Wands. They're looking out the window at something better. We don't see anything like that with how they feel about you. Oh, but we do. From the back angle. Look, who was that person looking out the window at in that 2 of Wands? Who do you think they were looking out the window at? What's the new world for them? Here's validation for you. Here's proof. It's the 2 of Wands from another deck. It's fucking mind-blowing. The Sun is crossed by the Ace of Swords. It's an epiphany. It's someone who's changed. This Ace of Swords validates the alchemy energy on the Magician card. Look, folks, I know on the outside everything looks like nothing's happening. And some of you are getting in your head. Stop it. Knock it off. Let this energy play off. This person's either going to come towards you, smarten up, or they're not. It's minor arcana up here. It's up to them, and their damn free will's been questionable up till now. Maybe the closure you get just for right now, before the March energies really set in, which again, the March energies are sort of a resolve here a little bit. Maybe the closure you get right now is this right here. This is how they feel about you. That should make you feel pretty good. because they're suffering on the other side right here. They're worried. Look, I got 8 swords, I got 9 swords, I got 5 pentacles, worried about you telling them to fuck off, worried about leaving something on their side because it's their security blanket, worry, everybody worried. I got all worried girls here, worried, every single picture. You? Well, rebirth is coming with 2 cups. How do they feel about you? The Sun, the happiest card in the deck, crossed by the Ace of Swords. Someone's had a real epiphany about what the fuck they let go of. Mostly because they're a changed person and they realize now that you might have been the better choice. Duh. The Sun, the happiest card in the deck. 2 cups, 2 soulmates coming together. This tells me they feel this connection on a high level. And the 2 of Wands, setting the intention to come get it. You're the person. We started with the 2 of Wands from the Lightseer deck with that girl looking out the window. You're what they're looking at out the window. That other fucking wand that's behind her is the whatever shit is on their side that they've now outgrown. Okay? And it's because of this connection. I got 2 of Cups in key positions here. Alright? That is your reading. I hope this reading was helpful. If I helped one person today, karmically speaking, I've done my job. If you like this reading, stay tuned. We got all kinds of readings coming up. I got the new moon in Pisces reading coming on Sunday. I got my usual Friday reading coming tomorrow, plus God knows what else I'll throw in. Who knows, a Schrodinger's cat or some shit. And we got the weekly reading. Oh, you're going to want to watch the weekly reading because that's the week of the 27th through, I don't know, March something or other, March 5th or something like that. That takes us into March energy and takes us past the new moon in Pisces, which is going to be a fucking hell of a reading. I can tell you that right now. That is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Wow. All right. Good luck, everyone.